Okay, so when you get the V-Box, you'll obviously wind up HDMI plugging it into one of the auxiliary ports you have on your TV. So when you turn on your TV, you're gonna have to go to that auxiliary in order to access the V-Box. But the V-Box remote will pair to your TV and just about anything else. And the instructions on how to do it are all on the back. So once you've got it paired to your remote, that's the TV power button. That's the V-Box power button. And because I have a home stereo system, that button right there, turns on my surround sound. So once the V-Box loads, it'll bring you to a Google screen where you can download apps and crap like that. So like, for example, if you have Netflix and Amazon Prime, I would recommend keeping those. And you can, straight from the Google apps here, you can go download those to your V-Box. Because watching Netflix or Amazon or Disney Plus or Hulu through the box enhances your regular 4K to 8K. So to get to the main menu, you hit the OK button twice, and that'll take you home. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, not the OK button. You hit the house button. House button is your home screen. So, from here is where you'll find your Amazon, Netflix, Disney Plus, and you can program those. They come pre-programmed on the remote. You've got Amazon, Disney Plus, Netflix, YouTube, and you can take and program other apps that you have onto these buttons. Like, for example, HBO Max is on the blue button that I programmed. So it opens it up right there. Then you come back to your home. So, on your home screen, down here, this is called Heat. This is all your local channels. So, for example, once it loads up. So this is like my Fox Sports 1.
Yeah, don't mess with the lacrosse players.
And
So is that why
as far as your home stereo system, you turn your volume up on your home stereo system where you want it, and then with the volume button here,
One of the greatest lacrosse players.
you can control your volume there. So you use the EPG button right here, and that takes you to your list. Now, for example, you have all channels, or you have national channels, you have local, you have sports, Canadian, Latino, Peacock, 24/7, Paramount Plus. I mean, you got all these, like for football season, you actually have NFL. So if you like to watch football, there's no need to get the NFL Sunday ticket, because here you will have every single live game, every single one, every Sunday. And each team has their own channel, which, say for example, you're watching San Francisco against Denver. If San Francisco is at home, you'd watch it on the San Francisco channel. If Denver was at home, you'd watch it on the Denver channel. Wherever it's at. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of cool. So, and so you just long press the side button, and it takes you back over to your suggested different. So, with, say for example, I go to, let's go the national channels. So let's say Animal Planet. I would hit OK, and then hit it again. So now I can come over here, highlight that, and by hitting the favorites button, which is right there, I can add it to my favorite channel, which when you come back to it, you hit the back button. Now you go back to the EPG button, and I go to my favorites. Oop, come back down. So these are all my favorites lists that I have saved on here. So, you know, basically for NASCAR. These are all the channels that NASCAR will play on, and my 2 favorite NFLs. So that's how you control your locals. Then you go back to your home button. This is your movie channel. You have 2 different types of movie channels. Your Heat VOD. This is where you can look up just about anything. If it's on Apple TV, if it's on Netflix, if it's, you know, Max, Showtime, whatever, you can come here and see movies, or you can look up television series like Dexter or Black Sails from Stars. Any series you want, you can find it there. And then everything will get stored right there in your history. Like, for example, I have no idea what that is, but that looks cool. So it's a movie. I can just click on it, and it'll give me all the information about it. If I like it, by using directional buttons, I can go over, hit it to favorites, and now it'll be saved in my saved list. Like, for example, you see things down here that you like. Click on one, go over, hit favorites, then to exit out of that, you push the back button. So now you come over to your movies. And here you can either search through a genre like adventure, action, or the newest, like Thunderbolts. Okay? That dropped today. That's in theaters today. And where you see that it's loading, okay, you hit the up button. There's only one server. Normally it'll come up with multiples, but right now I can watch this. Now, depending on what countries are going to be releasing it, it'll wind up, like you can see the little RGB on the screen. That most likely will be floating through. There we go. So now we've got different servers. In servers, you just click the server you want to look through. Each server will have a different, and some are not as good a quality, some are better quality. Like right there, you could hear that the volume came up. Picture looks a little bit better, so I would stick with that. Because different countries will download it to the box, and you'll have multiple different servers that you can choose from, and some of them are different. Some, like I said, some just have terrible, like that's terrible quality. But you can come over to quality, boost it to 1080, but you'll find that like this looks like somebody was sitting in a movie theater and they recorded it. So I will come back. And see the little 24 ms. Now like this will be on here for probably the majority of the movie. So back to the servers. And sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't, but Susan's working from home, so she's probably sucking up a lot of the internet. So back into the movies. So when you come to your movies, you come all the way up to the top, and here you can search. Now by using the record button here, all you got to do is speak it. Whatever you're looking for, just speak it and it'll search it. Over here are your favorites. So Until Dawn, I saved it. It's right there. And it's from the newest to the oldest. Like down here, Swamp Thing was back in 1983, I think. And these are all the movies that we have saved that we plan on watching. So you can build your own library. Go back to it there. Say, let's, for example, let's say, okay, so now you see the things down here. See how that says HD up top? This one says cam. I don't know what the cam stands for, but it usually winds up meaning that you're going to have like an ad that runs through it for the whole damn movie. So let's go through the search. So let's say we want to watch Armageddon. Okay. You can either type it in here, and find what you're looking for, or just from this area, you just hit the microphone button. Armageddon. And there it is. And you just hit play. Now go back to the home. Now some movies that you can't find there will be found here. This is the VOD Ultra. What you have in here will give you just about everything that is on majority of all streaming services and like DirecTV, and some movies that you can't find. So once again, same thing. You've got your history, you've got movies, you got series, but here this gives you your favorites. So if you want to just go to your favorite list, you hit that and it takes you right to it. Now this is a different favorite list than what it is in the other one, because this one is pretty much everything is ultra high definition here. But so now I'm going to come back up into the movies. Now this is where you can get everything that's on Amazon, Max, HBO Go, Peacock, Paramount, Hulu, Disney Plus, Stars, Fubo, DirecTV, Discovery, Pluto. That gives you everything there. Or you can just search it like here. Same thing. You can either type it in or from the microphone button. Armageddon. Armageddon. And it right there. You've got Hulu or Max version, which are both going to be the same thing. They're just as good. So that's basically how those run. Double click to exit, or you can just hit the home button. Now backup, I don't really use this a whole lot. It just, it comes into other channels that you can get into. Then you have your memory. Memory cleanup is really important. I keep my memory cleaned up as much as possible, and just from what we've got on here, and that's because we've got my Pandora, Prime, Netflix, Disney. We have some apps that we prefer to watch through here that we've actually kept just because there's special deals because, like, you can't get a lot of things on Netflix are not available through here. So we keep our Netflix app, and I use Amazon Prime for, shipping. I subscribe to it for the tattoo studio. So, and Disney, I keep that because Disney actually gives me Hulu and Max in the special bundle I have, but it looks better to watch them straight through those apps. And these are all your basic systems, like your setups, whatnot. If you have it connected to, which you have to have an Ethernet cable to run it. You can go ahead and download Firefox. You can actually surf the internet from here. You have your own Wi-Fi speed tester, which comes in handy. But yeah, it's a handy little box, and for one price, I don't have to have DirecTV anymore for anything. So yeah, it's handy to have. So there's your little tutorial video.